So let's just get right into this match.
Let's do indeed, and we have Edelus versus Forceburn. Forceburn, well, a character that I consider one of the best in the game because of how that smoke can just give such an advantage in the neutral stage, but Edelus is one of those characters that can just nullify that smoke in an instant with those icicle pops.
Yeah,
It just covers up so much space and clears the whole
oh my
map.
god.
The
Yeah.
double bear? Not quite.
Atlas is actually
Oh,
one of the best equipped to handle smoke. And like, you've seen like players like pick up an Atlas just to fight Cake Assault. I mean, it doesn't normally work, but he's also Cake Assault, so...
And now Cohakobe trying to make himself look like the Cake Assault of Rivals of Asia, as well as he is just binding Tozan with all of these cape hits.
He's doing
Not
really
quite
well.
getting a kill yet, but
Okay.
once again just spacing perfectly around the down tilt of Edelus and finds the cape F smash and first stock of the game as well.
Yeah, that's... I'm honestly, I don't know. I didn't expect it to be this good for Cohakobe, at least this early. Like, I thought Tozan might run him over because it is a really good matchup for Atlas. Tozan has way more experience, I feel. Because I think Cohakobe started last month, maybe. His first tournament was the ASRAS 2, like 2 weeks ago. I mean, 2 weeks
He's a
before
1 month
this.
player.
He's really
He's insane.
Yeah.
He's really good.
Like, look at that!
He really
Look at
is.
those combos!
Oh.
Whoa!
Okay, I see him like playing in Japan, and then like Aikawa gets him, and then they spend time in BC together. So I'm like, oh, is Aikawa training this guy up? Like, is he Aikawa's protege?
It's an Aikawa
Well,
Smurf. He's
looking
on
like he
like
just
Donkey Kong bongos.
looking like he just might be just that, because Cohakobe is showing a very strong showing against this Edelus. Already at 112%, going a bit too aggressive against the bus slam. Just earlier in this game we saw him go for an up cape instead, but the down smash is going to take, and Cohakobe once again in the lead against Tozan.
This is crazy. I don't know.
He's playing
Oh my
really
God.
fast for a new player. Oh! He comes back with the dare. This guy's insane.
One thing that I did learn from Cohakobe's playstyle when I played him in the major is that when he's recovering, he does tend to go high, like in his last up B. Let's see if he does it again here.
Oh, he doesn't.
Oh, he
yeah.
just
doesn't quite
doesn't
make it.
reach. And Tozan showing why he is second seed, I believe, of this tournament. But he's going to need to take this one last stock quickly if he wants to actually put any weight on that name.
I think it's pretty much even, TBH. Like, Cohakobe with a strong start, but now it's even, maybe even Tozan's favor.
Oh, and Cohakobe
Oh.
going a bit too aggressive on the recovery. It's going to get clipped, and Tozan just stacking up more percentages.
He's going for the dash.
Into the
he's
fair?
Oh!
Oh!
It did not look like it would kill, but it did, and Tozan does take the first game very solidly.
I don't think Cohakobe should be discouraged though. It's definitely like that was a great showing. I mean, the
For
set isn't
sure.
over, but the first game, like, I'm excited for the rest of the set.
This combo game is really, really clean, especially like knowing how long he's been in the scene for.
Yeah.
Those strings are nice.
So let's
He
watch a
must
bit
have
more.
played other platform fighters because he just knows how to combo his normals, and that's kind of a thing from veteran players of other Smash games or platform fighters. They know how to use their normals, and once they learn how to use the Rivals of Ether special moves like the smoke, the clones, and everything else, that's when they really become strong players. Cohakobe not quite able to do that yet, but he's just showing some very strong prowess with just the A buttons. But that DI is going to hurt, and loses the first stock in 30 seconds of the game.
Yeah, Tozan comes at you like a missile, like with those fairs, the dash attacks. It can be hard to react because he's like, Edelus is just really
Oh,
fast.
he can't come back. He was sent a bit too low, and again, maybe not quite aware how to fully recover yet. Cohakobe just plummets to the pit, and he's already on his last
God.
stock. Only a minute has
Yeah,
passed.
is it fair?
It is looking rough.
Oh no. Ooh.
Another reason why Edalus wins this matchup so hard, the edge guard is so rough. Because you can just smoke, you can just icicle stream of the whole smoke.
Or, if the smokes are too close to the wall, you can even icicle onto the stage to try to catch some of those tricky ones. Oh no, he gets the parry, but he doesn't get anything out of it. Just waited a bit too long.
But there you go, you're stuck.
Finally, he's going to find the bear that he needed, but is it a bit too late? It's looking like it, because he's still on his last stock and on 88%.
Oh, he goes for the wrong one
he has
here, but hey.
no options
Might
here.
get back.
Oh.
There's the smoke that he teleported into. Wow. Good play.
That's exactly what you're talking about, Pork. When he was trying to teleport into the smoke, trying to refresh some of his resources, the icicle just snipes it in perfect timing, and the kill is going to be taken. Tozan takes number 2.
Tozan's early percent combos are like doing a lot for him. He's getting like 40 to 50% just like on one dash attack, and he just follows his DI.
Yeah.
Really well.
That's another thing you can see from more seasoned players of the game. One opening, especially when you're a character like Edalus, where you don't necessarily get that many openings in the first place, you just have to be able to take the most from what you get. One more game remains. Will this be the last for Cohakobe?
These are so.
Or will be able to fight back?
These are really bold counter picks. Like Fire Capital, Tozan loves that stage, and this stage is the classic Edalus stage. So I don't know. Cohakobe trying to show something.
Ooh.
With his stage picks.
Oh, and the nice parry as well. But the downer is going to send Edalus at a very strange angle. Cohakobe wasn't quite ready for that. Once again, Tozan just trying to find those combos. Oh my god, that
was so close. That would have been a stop for sure.
These icicles are just coming out, not letting him back on stage. Can Tozan find another fair here to get him off?
Off stage.
And one thing that I really want to commend Cohakobe about is that he's really good at reacting to his opponent's position on stage when he's trying to recover. He almost never lets his opponent actually get the parry. And wow, even with the armor, Cohakobe finds stock.
Yeah, although like sometimes with Forceman up B, you're in a checkmate situation, like if they parry or not. Like even if they can't parry yet, they can still get a follow-up.
That is true. And we'll have to see if Tozan will be able to capitalize on those kind of situations. Right now, it's a very even game. And how long will it stay that way?
They're going blow for blow. Oh my god.
Oh my god, nice armor over there. He would have gotten knocked out.
Definitely.
One thing that has made Tozan just level up a bit more from when he was still very much a beginner is just utilizing that fair armor from the Edalus, just the built-in armor to just tank 1 or 2 hits on his way back to stage. And that alone has pretty much pulled him up a tier or 2 on the list that shall not be named. But Cohakobe trying his best to fight back, breaks the armor.
Another thing, like setting Tozan up the Rivals of Asia ecosystem is like just watching him like abuse that forward special just to get his aerial opponents off guard, just like that, and finding a fair to kill him.
The double fair to steal the deal. Tozan Gates takes a set on a very clean 3-0.